Hey guys, Millennial Collector Ohio here. Video game convention season's upon us. I wanted to highlight the top 3 video game pickups I had of 2023, what I'm looking forward to in 2024, and maybe some of the items that drive me, the items that keep me going, the items that keep me collecting. So sit back, open up a cold pop, and let's check out top 3 gaming pickups of 2023.
See from here we going up, made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up, say my name is blown up. We up, we up, we up, we up, we up.
Last year I had an amazing time traveling to a whole bunch of conventions. My great state of Ohio has some huge video game conventions, but I got to travel to a bunch of different states to see what they had to offer. Syracuse, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, Huntsville, Alabama. I got to make a bunch of amazing stops.
The shirt you're wearing is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you like this? Yeah.
So it's like
People who know, right?
Alrighty, first on the list is going to be Dot Hat Quarantine. I actually picked this up at my first video game convention of 2023. I picked it up at Game Jam South in Huntsville, Alabama. Although some of these games can be pretty hard to go back through and play on the PlayStation 2 in 2024, this game series is pretty unique. There are 4 parts in the series, and each one kind of carries over to the next. Another great aspect about this is each of the games actually come with a DVD of the animated series. So, although the game is kind of rough to play through in 2024, the series is really unique, and it was one that I started collecting back in the day. And so, when I was able to actually pick it up at my first video game convention, I picked it up. It was owned by a collector. It's in really good shape, and I got a really good deal. And I'm excited to finally play through it. I played about an hour of it, and I just couldn't take the monotonous battles over and over again and checking the email system, which was, in its day, seemed kind of cool. It was real open world and seemed like it was like an online style game without actually being online. But it's still kind of rough to get through in this day and age. But I was very happy to finally pick it up. This is not a common one to get. And the fact that I got a really good deal from a collector owned by somebody who took really good care of it, it's going to be in my top 3 gaming pickups of 2023. And at number 2 has to be one of my all-time favorites, and that is Conker's Bad Fur Day on the Nintendo 64. I was able to pick up this game from Matt at Forever Games at the 2023 Cleveland Gaming Classic in Cleveland, Ohio. And if you haven't already seen my video on this pickup, make sure to check that out. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this in the future.
I say, little fella, you better get this fat ass my.
If you haven't already played Conker's Bad Fur Day, it's an awesome game. My son and I were able to beat it in a weekend, and I really wish I was able to pick up this game when I was younger. But this game is a ton of fun, even in 2023, 2024, and probably beyond. This game is unique to the system as it's a mature type-rated game for a game system that was geared towards children. And the last video game on the list, I actually picked up at the last video game convention as they were closing up. I was able to pick up this game from Level Up Games, located here in Ohio, at Torg Retro Gaming Expo 2023. And at number 1, I picked up 3 Ninjas Kickback on the Super Nintendo. I grew up a huge 3 Ninjas fan. In fact, I used to play with my best friend Matt and my brother Willie. We used to imitate the 3 Ninjas growing up. I had a 3 Ninjas birthday party growing up during the premiere of 3 Ninjas Kickback. I was a massive Ninja fan growing up, whether it be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Surf Ninjas, 3 Ninjas. I was just in anything that was ninjas. This game and this movie franchise holds a special place in my heart, and so I definitely had to pick this game up, and this game had to be number 1 on this list. Even though it's a completely made up list in no particular order, these games are just games that I picked up. Every single gaming convention I went to, I pretty much picked up one grail item or something that I'm going to put into my collection that I'm not going to get rid of. These ones hold a special place in my heart. Not only that, but it was the people I got to spend the convention with. I got to go to a couple of these conventions with my son. I got to see a lot of my friends, a lot of my family was there. I got to vend at Torg, which was another amazing experience. And I can't wait to see what I'll find in 2024 at all the gaming conventions that I have coming up. First one on my list, I'll be returning back to Huntsville, Alabama, and Game Jam South 2024. I can't wait to head back to Alabama, head to the South, get some of that relaxing sunshine, and hopefully I can get a couple more games off my list. Since I've already picked off some of the bangers that I was looking for last year, such as 3 Ninjas Kickback, Dot Hack Quarantine, Conker's Bad Fur Day, I'll be looking for some more. And I'll be looking for my top 10 and Super Nintendo, and N64 that I currently do not have in my collection. There's gonna be some big ones on this list, especially for the Super Nintendo. All, Mega Man X2, X3, and 7 are both big dollar games. Thankfully, I have Soccer, which is under like an $80 game. There's a couple N64 games that are on my list. There's one that I really want to get here, hopefully at this next convention, which is going to be Indiana Jones. That was a Blockbuster exclusive. So I'm hoping to get that here soon. The games on my list for the N64 are not really expensive, so those will be picked off pretty quickly. My Nintendo and my Super Nintendo lists are getting kind of expensive. So I can't wait to head back to all the conventions this year. I've got a few in Ohio, I've got a few in other states, and I can't wait to see what else I'll find. And build the ultimate Millennial Collection.
Hey, what is that, Danny?
It's Among Us. Among Us Collector's Edition, or Ejected Edition, you'd say. But it's technically a collector's edition, and it comes with all of these.